What is up? So LCS. Tonight we got a big game for you guys. We got Dive our bot DOB versus Jacob Gold Sucks, who we have here on the casting table and can confirm he does suck. Jacob, anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I just want to say Jacob Gold sucks. The team itself, not me, Jacob Gold, but Jacob Gold, in fact, sucks the team, and that's why they're gonna lose today. Anyway, guys, we also got a new caster on the desk, Odyssey, otherwise known as Max. Max, how you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you guys all doing tonight?
Ooh, we're chilling, bro. We're chilling. Anyways, guys, we're gonna get straight into it. We actually have a cute little pre-match interview. Both Ray Koval and Ghoul Freak are in the call with us right now. Can you guys tell us how you're doing?
Doing pretty
Terribly.
good. Doing pretty good.
I'm doing really bad.
He's scared.
Yeah.
I'm not scared.
So Ray Koval, actually,
Sounds like
I have a question for you. So, going into this match, you lost to DOB in the regular season. How are you going to slow down Headpat Machine, who obviously carried this match?
Headpat Machine got solo killed by Mr. Smurfdale 3 times. I have it on recording. So I think we'll be fine at the top lane. I'm just worried that Mr. Shishinik here is gonna go 1-7 again.
You know what I
Hopefully
also
he
have
pulls
on
it together.
recording?
You know, I also have recording.
You know what I also have recorded?
And getting fucking shit on. What the hell are you talking about?
You know what else I have recorded? You hiding in the closet after your loss like a
I
coward.
There
Like
was
a
something in the
coward.
closet. I dropped something in the closet. I was
Yeah,
looking for.
finally. Sure.
I did not.
Bro.
I was not hiding. Why would I hide?
Yeah, you were like giggling like a little girl, like, she's gonna yell at me, guys, help me. Yeah.
No, because like my pen, like it fell down in the closet.
Oh yeah, your pen rolled all the way to the closet.
Yeah.
Sure, Rainen. Well, it's okay. When you lose, I'll know where to look for you afterwards. So, no hiding this time.
Okay, Ray Koval is hiding in the closet. You heard it here first, guys. Still in there, sounds like.
He needs a little bit of time to come out. Anyway, next question. So, Ghoul Freak, last time DOB took the win against JGS. How are you gonna do it again? What's the game plan coming into this?
Well, you know, like bot's an easy win. It's not even like worth thinking about. Like my top laner is gonna carry like always. My mid laner is gonna
your whole team's gonna carry you again. You're gonna sit back and like, good job, team, like a cheerleader. If the team's playing 4v5, you're sitting in a bot lane like doing nothing. Good job.
Okay, what did you do the game we played, huh? You were crying, guys. It's still winnable. It's still winnable, guys.
Hey man,
guys,
I'm trying to keep a positive mental for my team while shit Nick, full muted, didn't want to play the game. I was just trying to. Like,
all right, a little bit of self-flame. Okay. Odyssey, Max, give me a question. I know you got some burning questions for this match.
Well,
yeah, me too.
I know, as you guys can see, that there's a lot of banter already going on, even in IRL and in game, even before the game has even started. I'm just wondering, what do you guys think about the energy that's going to be brought to this game today? Is it going to be displayed in your guys' game styles and your picks? What do you guys have to say?
I think what I have to say is Jacob Gold sucks.
Okay, last question.
This man has no idea what he's doing.
And so, I just want to hear, both your thoughts, because obviously one of you is going to win, one of you is going to lose. But assuming you win, how are you going to celebrate your victory in this quarterfinals match?
Me?
Either of you. Let's start with Rainen.
There's like nothing to celebrate if we win. It's like another day for me, I win every day, so whatever. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, go to class, like whatever. Another day.
All right, Ghoul Freak, how about you?
Bro, I'm gonna be yelling at it in his face. He's gonna be crying in this chair like a little baby, just the way he is. I'm gonna be like, "You doggy doo doo." Like, I have it on our planner. 3/7. Ray Koval will get his butt handed to him by Ghoul Freak. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
I don't want to play anymore.
You're gonna lose.
Can I just go to bed?
Yeah, you see your little profile icon? You just got smacked by Jason Chang. You're gonna get smacked by Jason Chang again. Get ready, Raiden! Let's go! Let's run it back. You're so dead. GG's, easy. Good game, guys. Let's go to sleep. Good night.
All right, great energy from both of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this pre-match interview in SLOLCS. Ghoul Freak and Ray Koval, please leave the call. I do not want to hear your guys' voices anymore. Good luck in the game. And we will head straight into the draft floor, hopefully.
Good luck.
A lot of energy from those guys tonight.
Yeah, late at night, but they're more than ready to play.
These late night games can always be interesting. So I hope that this energy
So I was just wanting to hear what your guys' thoughts were going into this match. We know that DOB won in the regular season versus JGS. Who do you think is going to take it today? 2-0, 2-1. Who's going to win this series?
DOB's
Well,
got it.
yeah, I would have to set my sights on a DOB victory, but as you can see, that there is a perfect amount of energy and confidence from both sides. So honestly, it could very well be a long stalemate into the very end, which means it'll just be
I
another
hope it
great.
is.
Yes, exactly. It'll be a great late night bot game duel from those two, and then we'll see how the rest of the team plays in those duels.
I want to see them get tired. I want to see it like hit midnight.
Oh my god,
Dude,
yeah.
going
I
to the
hope we see.
bracket.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, JGS for DOB is our last quarterfinals match. The hang up, some scheduling issues, but gives us something to do, something to look forward to during the week. And then they'll be playing, the winner of this match will be playing Vista Grande Enjoyers. That'll probably be on Saturday. And we also have Sit versus Joe on the other side of the bracket. And there's actually quite a bit of upsets. I know Max and Brooke, you guys are on Sit. You guys upset Five Goblins, who were the second seed going in the playoffs. How are you feeling for the semifinals match?
It's gonna be a quick game. Don't even bother watching. It's gonna be the quickest 2-0 you've ever seen. We're not even preparing for it at all. Their team sucks.
Fuck yeah, that's what I like to hear right there. Okay, Max, you're playing against Hostile Avocado in the top lane. Do you have any thoughts?
I just know that each of these games so far in the top lane, the past with Frost and David in the quarterfinals matches, they were pretty brutal duels, and I only expect it to get harder from there, which I'm excited. And I feel like these duels are going to get even more exciting for our team as well. And as Brooke is very clearly showing, we have a lot of confidence and a lot of
Not scared.
diversity. Yeah, not scared. We are ready to go in. We're ready to have a great fight. We won't go down. We won't go down swinging. So it's definitely going to be interesting these next few games from every team. So looking forward to it.
All right, a very great, very politically correct answer to that question. I appreciate it. Looking at the bans now for JGS versus DOB game 1, you see
Ooh, the
JGS opted to
ASOL.
take blue side and ban that ASOL. Yep, they didn't want it for first pick. Interesting.
Yeah,
they actually go for the
Okay,
Xayah.
the Xayah first pick.
Xayah
I like
pick.
it.
I think going forward, these teams are probably going to be banning ASOL based off of the past performances of Philly Cheese and subsequent viewers that have watched that game and other games with him in it. He's absolutely destructive on that ASOL. And I think
Especially with these long games. I mean, you let a champion like that through and you're getting past 40 minutes, it's just a free win for the other team. I like the
Interesting to
Annie.
see. Yeah, I do like
I'm
this
not
Annie
sure
pick.
about Xayah. I feel like she gets out of that pretty easily.
Yeah, I feel like Andy's gonna have a hard time kind of getting that engage off onto the carries with Xayah being able to ult away and maybe even taking cleanse. We'll have to see how that plays out. But
Could be
I
any
don't.
support.
And this is for Bilu, right? I guess yeah, you could have a Teggy Weggy go on Annie support, but haven't seen a whole lot of that. It might be Annie mid lane, and then the Caitlyn locked in as
Great
well.
Xayah.
Yeah, Rakan's open, so there is that inherent synergy right there. Or JGS could opt for more of an enchanter bot laner, since their support is definitely more of an enchanter player.
I want to see them pick the Rakan.
It would definitely be like a different stylistic choice for JGS's bot lane.
What do they
Have to
usually
see.
play?
Yeah, they usually just play
Lux.
enchanters like Lux, Lulu, Lux. I think we saw some Soraka as well at one point, maybe Morgana. I do remember seeing Morgana. So Xayah, Lux, Anatole, can you kind of give me an overview, if this isn't any support, how you feeling about these bot lane matchups?
I don't think it is an Annie support, but if it is, I think Caitlyn Annie takes that. I mean, Xayah and Lux don't have too crazy of synergy, other than, I mean, obviously if Lux roots, then Xayah gets the root off of that, but usually you see Lux paired with something like Caitlyn or like a big long range damage dealer. I don't know. I don't love it. I would have liked to see the Rakan.
And we also see the Victor locked in for JGS. So that's going to go over to the mid lane. Shishanik, if it is Annie mid, is confident in this matchup. He kind of is one of the only mid lane champs that he really knows how to play. So keeping it safe.
But keep that in mind, a good Victor player means for a very exciting game. I always love it when there's Victors. Running around doing all that damage, landing those big stuns and those tracking ult always goes crazy when there's a Victor on the team, especially a really good Victor. So I'm excited to see this.
Sejuani would scare me if I was team at JGS.
It looks like we got the Mordekaiser banned. Team DOB.
I really want Dob to just ban the fucking Alawi, please. Get Mr. Smurfdale off Alawi. He's literally the only champion he can play. I don't care if you guys think that Alawi is like useless or whatever. That's literally the one champion this guy can play. You're already banning top laners. You're banning the Mordekaiser for some reason over the Alawi. Just get rid of the Alawi, please, God.
Yeah.
Kali ban.
Alawi is definitely a dangerous pick in the hands of someone dangerous. As I've known from
Yeah.
previous experience in top lane. It is very dangerous pick, especially if someone's good. There are not a lot of people that can take him out.
The scaling is crazy in the late game. I did not realize that.
Mm-hmm.
What are we gonna see from Red? I feel like they just keep banning out the jungle. Back. Okay.
Why Zach
Thresh
over
ban.
Alawi? Okay. And then Mr. Smurfdale's gonna pick Alawi right here. He's gonna do it. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's the one champion this guy plays.
I've said this before. These teams draft with their eyes closed half the time.
It's true.
It's like they just like play Russian roulette with like
We
the
need that,
champions
like-
on this board. It doesn't make sense.
We need that mid-set
Agree with you on that one.
interview, and we need to like flame the fuck out of DOB and be like, what were you guys even
Yes.
doing in this draft? We need like that.
Okay, so it
Did
is
you-
Annie mid.
Need that halftime interview. Okay,
Pyke's
so yeah, with the
pretty
Pyke
good
now.
into these characters. I like the
Right.
Pyke pick a lot.
I don't know why they're taking so long. I don't know why JGS is like, oh guys, we really got to think about the draft. They're just locking Alawi. Wukong. Hey, I like that. Hey, JGS might
It's
suck,
not
but
great into Sejuani though.
hey, any Wukong pick is a good Wukong pick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, he's
you feel
broken
me?
right now.
And also, guys, I just want to point out, the Gamba is live. You can use your channel points to choose who you think is gonna win in this game one. We got Jacob Gold Sucks versus Team Dob. So, you know, depending on how this draft is going, which one team looks a lot better than the other, Dob. Definitely go that. Ooh,
Darius.
no Alawi.
No. They needed
The
a
blind
date.
pick
What is
Darius.
this?
Wow.
Okay.
So
A
troll.
lot of surprises coming this game.
Max,
What do
as
you
a
think
top
about
laner
the
to a
Darius
top
pick?
laner. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah.
Well, from what you said, is that Alawi is their best pick. Depending on who you play, picking a certain top laner that is a really bad counter matchup can totally flip the side of the game, especially not in your favor.
Oh
and the
my
Darius
god.
Oh,
has
it's
been
over,
running on the
it's
cloud.
over.
It's so
Yeah.
doomed. This
Oh
Darius
my
is gonna be
God.
so fucked. It's over.
Wow. So this would have been,
Love
like
the
you
club
said,
pick.
a very good Alawi pick from what I've known from experience, because Kled just goes in and that's exactly what Alawi wants. And as we can see from the stats, that Kled has a very destructive and completely snowballish time against Darius, and it just gets worse and worse with each level and item that Kled gets. And then in a team fight, you just run him down, and the rest of their team, all these 16 and 5, and it's game over.
Well,
So
and think mid to late game, you have Sejuani, Annie, and Kled ulting at you and running at you. What are Lux and Victor gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah,
exactly.
no, it's true. Like, there's just no way for them to peel off JGS.
Exactly.
As soon as they get engaged on, and like, I think the only way they can really do anything is if they get the pick, right? Like, if they get the man advantage, if they're able to like catch DOB off guard and make sure they can't like get this wombo combo team fight engage off, otherwise it's just gonna be over for them.
Yeah, no, JGS slash draft so hard. I feel like their only win con here is like if bot lane does well, but I don't see them beating Freak and Teggy Weggy.
I mean, it could be that Matru 02 finds a way to kind of like find these gank angles that get Raykoval and Geonix Cookie ahead. Like that's not out of the possibilities, but yeah, definitely making it difficult for themselves to really find these advantages. They have basically 2 losing lanes. Maybe mid lane is the one lane that can keep priority in the early game and help Wukong get some ganks, get some objectives early. But other than that, it's just looking rough for JGS.
Yeah.
Not biased.
No, I would have to agree with you both that, as you can see from this draft, it's gonna be a struggle from start to finish. But I wouldn't rule anything out yet. These different things can happen in each game. Things can change, so I still think it's gonna be an exciting game, but it's definitely not looking good.
That's true. Everyone was shitting on our draft. And we
I mean, your draft was
stopped
like
them.
troll as fuck. Like you last picked Mundo into into Mordekaiser. I mean, like come on. Well, okay, yeah. Actually, Max, now that
It
you're
went
here,
crazy. He went crazy on it.
it was all right. It was all right. Max, just give me the insight into why you decided to go for that matchup.
Well, so the insight for that is that I know that matchup is going to be very narrow in lane, and especially late game, if Mord gets even a little bit fed, is total destruction for Mundo. But I had confidence in my abilities to dodge his E, to let my scaling do its job, and to keep safe during the laning phase, to where Mordekaiser wouldn't be fed, and I'd be able to utilize my tanking abilities as Mundo over Mordekaiser to help flip those team fights into our favor, which is what happened eventually in the later game.
That's true. He did do that.
Yeah, you did do that. That's fair enough. And you know what? You did pilot that Mundo very well. You had honestly some engages I didn't even think were possible by just running at the enemy team. It was great to see. It was very fun to watch.
There's no way he dies. It's like
Exactly.
big brain top lane picks.
With characters like that, though, I would say that is I don't want to sound like conceited or bragging when I say this, but it's definitely something that you shouldn't do if you don't know the pick. I mean, like, Mundo is very easy, of course, but I feel like I kind of have a little bit of enough experience to know my limits and how to push them against like those late game fights against Mordekaiser. And you could really only do that if you don't give him like 2 or 3 kills in laning, because otherwise it's game over. He's going to win every fight from then on, and then he's going to carry in those team fights. So it's definitely a very slippery slope.
Well, I like the confidence coming out. You ended up winning that game too, and ended up winning the series, so it definitely worked out. We can see now we're in the loading screen. I want to point out too, cleanse on Victor into the Annie, and then also Bilu with the teleport. Not looking really for the kill pressure on the Victor. Knows that probably is going to get shoved in. Has a little bit less wave clear than her counterpart in the mid lane. And then Hepat Machine. It's Ignite Kled versus Teleport Ghost Darius. So yeah, I think this is going to be a banger matchup in the top lane. Mr. Smurfdale going to go for that W start, try to cheese out this Kled. We can see in the runes now, Demolished taken by Headpat Machine. So really going for, you know, that strong, early, aggressive wave management, early platings to get that gold lead on his lane opponent, and really just going to try to punish this Darius.
Yeah, and you can see Darius has the bone plating, the unflinching, and it looks like he has some defensive stats, but that Kled matchup is still very brutal for Darius. So I'm still looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good fight all around each role. And as you can see, we got the Wukong Sejuani. I don't know much.
Yeah, Wukong Sejuani runes pretty standard.
Looking
Nothing
good.
too surprising. Yeah, I don't see anything that pops out at me. We can move on to the mid lane now. Take a look at that next one. First strike Victor, first strike Annie.
First strike.
Okay. We got Manaflow bands. I mean, it's almost the exact same rune pages. I do like the perfect timing on the mid laner. Yeah, so I mean that's interesting. You know, taking a little bit less, you know, econ with the free boots, instead looking to make sure she has a little bit more survivability. I think it's a fair choice.
Lethal.
Gathering Storm Caitlyn.
Standard.
All right, fair enough.
Well, this is the fabled bot lane matchup from all that energy we saw in that pre-interview earlier. That's what they carried out with those picks. It looks like it, and we got an interesting support. Do you have any thoughts about this?
Why the fuck do we have an Arcane Comet Lux with a Gathering Storm? Isn't that? Tell me how that makes sense. Make it make sense.
Well,
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't see anything right with that. That seems. I feel like you should go Scorch. No, you want the early laning pressure. I mean, unless you're just wanting the sack lane. But why not go Airy then?
I don't think you should ever go Airy on Lux. The
Okay,
whole
fair
point
enough. I don't know
is
anything about support.
Oak.
I just like saying words, honestly. I just like talking. I just like.
I would like to see not a Luden's built. Probably,
okay, so what itemization are you looking for from Geonyx Cookie?
Honestly, into Annie, Kate, Pike, probably a Crown or an Everfrost. It's not a Luden's game.
Well, those items would either help her with her survivability, and she can just stay safe and poke for her team to get a good engage, or she can just get an even better engage, if a little more aggressive with the Everfrost route. So both are sounding like pretty good. Definitely perfect insight from our resident support main here today. So
That's me. Best Lux player in this tournament. 0% win rate.
Ooh, I like it. I like the sound of that.
I don't think I've won a single game. Let's go to the game.
Yeah, we're in game now. Cool. We got some directed camera action. We got Ray Koval saying good luck, have fun.
Okay.
Love to see it. Okay.
Love the all chat.
I enjoy where we put
SLOLCS
chat
just
for
for
SLOLCS.
fun.
We know like what's important about these matches. It's not necessarily the gameplay.
it's the camaraderie. It's about the fun.
Good luck only to the Jungkook fan. Let's go.
They don't hear me? Okay. I will speak up.
No. They don't hear Tarsa.
Okay. I will try and speak
We're
up
stacking up
a
in
little
the
bit more.
bush.
You have some good enunciation, Max. This is good.
Thank
Oh,
you.
they're going for the invade. Okay.
Well, invades. Doesn't look like anybody's there. Nobody's home, it seems like. They're all squared away in the bot lane, it seems like.
Okay, so for 2 players who are on D2 and 1 player's on D3, this red side top lane innovate is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah,
like,
that's a little.
What are we doing here?
Are they gonna be
can't
late?
be right. No, I mean they're gonna take the blue buff and yeah, the bot lane.
They're
I don't
late
think they'll.
by a lot.
Oh wait,
They're
Goofreak
gonna miss
recalled.
like half a rave.
Okay. Teggy's like going around the world.
Oh man.
DOB wants to make it as close as possible. They're just trying to make it like, winnable for JGS by giving themselves the half a level disadvantage into Ray Koval and Giannick's cookie.
Yeah, that's making me a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. I bet a lot of channel points on this team.
So Brooke, what are your thoughts on this support in the bottom lane, the Pyke versus Lux matchup? How is that?
It's not great. I would never pick Lux into Pyke. I don't know. There's just too much he can do to get on you. I mean, like level 1 right now, Flash, E, like she's just dead.
There's definitely two in that. Hail of Blades is pretty.
But I haven't seen Teggyweggy's Pyke, so I don't know.
I mean, Teggy's just cracked on anything and everything, so you're gonna be in for a show.
Yeah, no, I'm a little scared. Yeah, there's the
you flash and igniting. Giannick's cookie's probably very
see?
low.
She's just
this is it. The flash away as well is not enough. First blood and now
another early
ignite.
gank in the top.
Oh no.
He's gonna be able to walk away. But Ghost is popped. Ignite pop from Headpat Machine. He's also a mini Gnar, mini Kled.
Oh, he's going back for seconds.
Oh, he missed though. He's washed. He's terrible. He's
great try.
Yeah, absolutely tragic. Ray Koval's just the best ADC in SLOLCS. So you heard it here first.
Looks like that level 2.
I wouldn't go that far.
Gank left Darius without his ghost, but he was able to survive. Oh,
Jason's dead. Oh no, he's not. He's popping off.
Oh, Mega Gnar.
One more stack. Ooh, missing the Gnar.
Thank you for also calling Kled Gnar. I feel a little better now because I like totally fucked that up.
No, they do. They're both short.
Wait, it's not Gnar? Oh my god.
Yeah, we're playing against Kled, and it's a solo kill as well.
Oh, that was sad.
Dude,
I guess
that was why Darius
crazy.
That is a tough matchup for Darius, especially when he has nothing left.
I feel so bad for the Lux. That's just such a hard game.
Ooh, Teggyweggy going 1 for 1. Ghoulfreak does go down to Machu, but it is going to be a trade. So I love how DOB is keeping it active, keeping the plays hype, outplaying the man disadvantage. This is great. Headpat Machine, no fear. He's not going to recall. He doesn't need it.
DOB just has such a good bot lane.
Yeah, I think Teggyweggy turning that around to get a kill and get out is definitely the best, especially with an early gank from Sejuani. Or excuse me, had that mixed up, the Wukong. So don't know how you mix that up, but I guess I did. Looks like
speaking of ganks, got Gyarados and Teggyweggy onto Shishinik. The flash early. Teggyweggy looking for the hook. We're gonna miss it, I think.
Held it a little bit too long.
Okay, Jason, it's time to recall.
I think he wins this.
This
He
is
definitely does not.
very dangerous to do as a top laner, because if you die here, that big wave's gonna push in. He's gonna lose a lot of XP, a lot of gold. Darius could be right back in the game. So it's definitely something you don't want to play around with. But it looks like our Kled knows what he's doing, especially in that matchup is heavily Kled favored. So he may know something we don't, and might be plotting something. Maybe on that extra early XP for level 6 engage. We'll see.
You would think, knowing that Pike is gone, Jonix Cookie would try and go for a binding.
Looks like Darius is aware of that
He's
Sejuani
just
game.
hanging out.
He's playing careful up there. Looks like Sejuani is moving on.
Yeah, kind of in a lull state right now in the game. We
Like,
see
go for the
Tegi
binding!
Wegi.
Oh no!
Looks like the Caitlyn E, I believe.
Tegi's a
unintentionally-
goated support. Look at that.
Tegi's
Oh,
just
he's
doing
pulling
whatever he
the
wants in
wave.
other lanes, and they're not
Yep.
punishing him at all.
Yep, it's great. I love it. I love it so much. You know, if JGS isn't gonna be able to have a 2v1, they're not gonna play the 2v1 properly, then take advantage of it. Do everything in your power to get your other lanes even or ahead.
Like,
This is
what are you
perfect.
doing just AFKing in a bush? I don't get it.
And
Let's
looks
not be
like-
too hard on Jonix Cookie. She's not No, this is no. This is just a couple friends. Jonix Cookie, this is her first Cal Poly Esports event, I'm pretty sure. She's just having a good time, having fun with her friends. So everything's all good, it's chill.
Hey, that's what we're all about. That's the main reason we're playing. At least
Well,
that-
not Team Sit.
and- yeah. Well,
Team Sit's here to win.
Yeah,
Team Sit is
none of
always
us are
here to
friends.
win. And it looks like from Victor and Annie have had a pretty low bot lane so far, or excuse me, mid lane. But you can see that both of these mages are scaling as the time goes on.
Yeah, I mean Annie, Bielu won. He's getting pretty close to that Catalyst of Aeons, right? He's gonna start stacking up that row. Once he gets that item completed, he's gonna start scaling into that mid game. You
Tegi's
can see
looking for
Tegi
a
Like another
kill.
engage on the
with
bot lane.
Gyarados. He's going in. He has
Beautiful
Jonix
hook.
Cookie with the hook. And
Kinda
now
get
this Lux is the
Wukong
main
up on
target. Gets stunned
Giovanni.
up, gets reared up, gets slowed. Just needs one more auto.
Oh.
Ghoul will find it, but Machu's there. Ghoul
Great
does flash out. Tegi Wegi not able to save his ADC. Raykoval is the next target. Gyarados, can he find the kill? One more auto will do it. Tegi is actually one who's going to secure it, but now Machu's in a really good spot to secure one more in the trade. Get a 2 for 2. Mr. Smilsman actually misses the pull. This is Headpat Machine's Q. He's going to Q. He's going to ult. He's going to ignite. The Darius passive is stacked, so Headpat Machine's actually going to be really careful here. Darius can just ult right now and kill him.
Oh, it's so
Oh.
cool.
Oh.
Oh,
That one
So
triple
sad.
auto, wow.
He's crazy. He's
And that
so
could
cracked,
be-
dude.
That could do it for the top
he
lane.
had
That
the confidence too. He knew he won those.
I cannot believe. You know what? If that was me, I would have been like, okay, I'm dead. I also think he autoed a minion at one point, so he just made it as close as he needed it to be. But in the end, he's got
It
two
was,
O
it was a
solo
warning
kills.
auto.
Yeah, it was just like, here's what I could do to you right now, but I'm gonna give you one more chance. Oh my god, I bet Machine popping off this game.
And it looks like
Let's
with the
go, Dob.
Headpat Machine has got double.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
beautiful
from
match.
What a
downtown.
Yeah.
from Peggy! Wow.
That
Poor
was
sister.
crazy. Whew. Wait,
Tegi
Tegi
Wegi
hit
just
a
in
max
every
range
lane.
hook. That's crazy.
He just gets to go wherever he wants.
Yeah, these support rooms are definitely putting in the work.
Beautiful.
As you can see, the beautiful roam timers, total understanding of this role, and not much action going on from this Lux so far this game. It's been pretty calm bot lane, at least for the 80 carries so far.
And great
terms of-
Caitlyn pick. I mean, just someone who can hold their own in lane and not have to worry about getting killed. I mean, the farm's a little behind, but definitely worth all the roaming that Tegi Wegi's been doing.
You can see too that Machu is trying really hard to make sure that Raycove and Jonix Cookie aren't getting too far behind. They're not getting killed too often, or at least the kills
Yeah.
are getting traded back. But like when he's doing that, his mid lane's getting ganked and killed, his top lane's getting solo killed. It's just kind of an impossible situation for the Wukong to really make sure his team
Look,
is
he's
staying in
going
the game.
back again! These people just, I don't know. You'd think you'd put a ward down.
Ooh, the missed
Ooh.
after hand. This could be. Well, Headpat Machine backing off.
Yeah, Heavy Machine could have gotten another solo kill right there if he landed
Yeah,
that
he
Q,
wins
honestly.
that.
Yeah, he could just destroy him. He's got tier 2 boots plus the lethality item. Like, that's just ridiculous. He's so far ahead of his lane opponent. Oh my
Ooh,
god.
close call.
Okay.
Good dodge from
Smells
Johnny
blood in the
Cookie.
water.
Aw, Raykova's protecting them.
That's so sweet.
Looks like we got a sneaky Wukong possibly coming through the back.
Oh no, 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 no! Oh no, that's so
And the
sad.
delayed Caitlyn will
Raykova
take
could
out
have
a luck.
flashed. He could have flashed to block it.
I don't think Raykova had flash, unfortunately, but Giannis Cookie could have flashed behind Raykova. Fortunately,
Can we
didn't
see
happen.
some spells? Oh yeah.
Wait, are you
let's
looking at the
go.
Discord stream?
Yeah.
Ooh, we gotta look at the gold too. You can see Gold Freak 700 gold ahead of Raykoval, just about. We also got in the mid lane a 400 gold lead for Bilu. Teki Weki's actually gonna be looking at Raykoval right now. Raykoval is alone. Machu is by the tower, so it's gonna be okay.
Raykoval
But
does
going
have
back to that gold lead, oh, 1.2k gold lead in the top lane. Like, Headpad Machine's just popping off of this laning phase, taking advantage of the counter matchup. Raykoval does
these
get hooked.
hooks are just
Oh,
like
actually baits out the
making me
ult
feel
from
some type of way.
Raykoval. But Teki Weki has to flash out because Machu is here to punish the engage. Should be able to walk out. Yep, Pyke is more than safe and more than happy to just flash away. But Raykoval has lost a big cooldown and might get dove later in the game because of it.
Dang, we got Ghoul Freak and all chat. Your support. Dot dot dot. Little toxic, and that's coming from me.
Looks like this.
Wait, actually, that's hella flame. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of flame
Not
from
cool.
our residents.
Yeah,
John
that's
X
not what we
Cookie
want
is
at Cal
trying
Poly.
the best.
yeah.
Oh, another
All right,
engage.
Headpad Machine. What's the play?
Might
think
have
he
been
goes for the
people
dive.
apprehend from our
God
Darius.
damn.
Dive.
Saved him.
As soon as W is up, he's just gonna go in again. Should be up in another like 5 seconds. He's waiting.
He's got
He's thinking about
Ignite.
it.
There we go.
There it
Oh,
Ignite,
so
ult. That's a game over for our
He played that
Darius.
about
Oh.
as terribly as he could, but he's gonna get the kill anyway.
Ignite.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, wow.
No?
Lives
Wow.
on
He missed the
100
Q. He canceled his autos, and if he didn't do any of those things, that would have been another solo kill for him.
It should have been. Ooh, Teki Weki.
Teki Weki's cleaning it up though.
He's just so good.
Mike and Annie picked off the Wukong trying to help his Darius. But it looks like our Darius could be teleporting right into a 1v3 under tower. This is not looking good. Wow.
He just
Ooh,
gets
actually
to
gets a
go in
return
every
kill.
lane. 300 gold shutdown though. That's pretty nice.
We do see Shishinik up here as well. Bilu 1 doesn't have tippers. Actually, it does have tippers. I'm trolling, but doesn't
Yeah,
have
I don't know
follow up.
what the thought was there. He's kind of alone.
Oh, also look at
Ooh,
Gyarados. He's
Sejuani coming
behind.
in.
Yep, there it is. Got ult as well. Giannis Cookie. He's got to be careful. Raykoval also doesn't have ult.
Good
So that flash
flash.
away is not going to do much. The W comes out from
Ah.
Sejuani. The ult does go wide, actually, but Raykoval is still slowed, has to flash away.
Flash.
Also at the burned heal, the ult will poke him down. 1 for 0. Raykoval, good dodge on the Sejuani ult. But still, this lead for DOB is just increasing.
I think he just dies if he stays. He has nothing.
He's got Machu at least, so the Wukong ult could run some interference. But Harold's going to get popped. Going to just try to get as much
Just
gold
gonna
into
leave
the
it?
enemy team as possible.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess Gold Freak
Shishnik.
doesn't really want the plates. Teki's hovering as well,
I would have
so
thought that.
I would have thought that too.
I
I
want
think
this
they
plate.
totally could have.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Gold Freak has Gale Force. It's not active, but she has the item completed. Like, she's really strong right now.
Oh, close hook. I love the Pyke pick. I mean, knowing that like you can just do that and do an enemy bot lane and picking Pyke, it's kind of dirty.
Yeah, this Pyke pick is definitely doing plenty of work throughout every single lane, just like you said, Brooke. And doesn't look like our Xayah with Lux in the lane most of the time has picked up many kills against this Caitlyn, so it's definitely looking like it's going to be trouble for the bot lane. But you never know, the game's not over yet. We could see what might happen. There's still plenty of action in the other lanes.
Yeah, hopefully Victor gets a shutdown here and he can start scaling. I think that might be kind of their only hope at this point.
Gyarados just is no fear. He's more than happy to walk into Machu. Look
Oh,
at that
yeah.
damage
He
too.
wins
Like,
those.
ridiculous. Even in the
And he can just
2v1.
walk out.
Yep, just gets to walk away. I mean, Shishinik with that Leandri's purchase is got a pretty decent power spike, but it's not going to be enough when Gyarados just has no fear at all.
Is Kraken standard on Saya? Don't they usually go Gale Force?
I feel like it's usually Gale Force, but I mean, I can see the angle because you do have that Super Tank Sejuani. You already have your ult to kind of reposition around CC. So it's not
I feel like
super
you
necessary
need
this
Gale
game.
Force this game though. For Pike, Annie, Sejuani.
I guess Raykoval was just confident he can dodge the skill shots. You can see Teggy and Gyarados are
Oh,
in.
that's
The
a
ult
nice
is popped by
ult.
Raykoval. Johnny's Cookie brought very low, but Gyarados actually gets the flash out, and the heal comes out from Ghoul Freak. The kiting's coming out. Teggy
Oh,
brought
good
very low.
ult. Good
Ooh.
ult from Jonix Cookie. Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh, they never think about the Caitlyn ult.
Damage on
I
like
forget
Caitlyn
about them
is
too.
still too severe. She's 5
Good
kills
trap
now.
from Ghoul Freak. Really forced them to walk around.
Yeah, well played from DOB. You can see Machu's getting engaged by Headpat Machine. Now, the Q actually does go into the Wukong clone, so it's going to be hard for him to follow up.
We got friends
Mr.
from
Smurfdale is here.
Looks like they're just gonna disengage. Almost a kill there. Kled
Also,
2
God,
kills,
we're-
almost 40 CS ahead. So
and Shishinik's kind of in a rough spot. The Gale Force forward by Ghoul Freak, actually. Teggy Weggy can't quite find the hook, but Gyarados has healed back up, and he's looking for the gank as well. Teggy Weggy does go for the
Teggy Weggy
Ignite,
should
flashes
die
away
here.
from the ult. Oh, the stun
Oh.
from Gyarados is huge, and Ghoul Freak on a rampage 6-2 on this Caitlyn. Gonna
Let's
get
go,
close to her
Ghoul
second
Freak!
item. I don't know. I mean, objective bounties have already spawned for JGS. Headpat Machine is able to just walk around top lane for free. I just don't know what the
That's
answer
so
is for JGS to get
disrespectful.
back in.
Is this entertaining?
we have a little bit of banter going on. That's always good to see.
I am having fun.
I'm enjoying this. I always like seeing Jacob Goldsucks lose.
I don't see the win con here. This Victor's not picking up any kills.
Yeah, I mean, as long as Victor can keep farming, maybe you can get him to the second item. Maybe he can make a play around like the next dragon. Potentially, we see that mountain dragon spawning up in 2 minutes. That first dragon was taken kind of late by DOB, so there's a potential. But I mean, Headbat Machine, Teggy Weggy, they're looking to just keep accelerating their lead. You can see right now they're ganking up Mr. Smurfdale in the top lane. The ghost is popped, but the Q lands from Pike. You can see that Mr. Smurfdale just doesn't have any mana. Is not going to be able to fight in this 2v1. Actually can't even walk back to his tower. And the flash actually comes out late, but the Pike Q is good. It's solid. Ult comes out. It's another kill. The way of the red team. Jack Show, Darius first item.
Well,
that's definitely a choice.
It's certainly a defensive choice, but I don't think it's going to help against their team, as they're already pretty fed and they are a pretty mobile team, so it could be detrimental later on, but we'll see. So
Teggy Weggy is definitely the MVP this game.
I gotta give it to my boy Jason Chang. It's gotta be Headpat Machine though. Like, you take that counter pick and you absolutely smurf on it. That helps a lot with the map.
Oh yeah.
And it looks like we got a late Rift Herald, but still just as good. Free gold, and it looks like they're gonna push through later in the game with this. We'll see.
One thing I kind of hope is that DOB, if they do have an opportunity to use that Herald to get an inhibitor tower, they don't take the inhibitor itself. Because I think getting super minions this early and getting a lane that's guaranteed pushing into JGS actually gives them a chance to kind of get some gold in their pocket with that ever pushing lane. It would make it kind of hard for DOB to keep pushing and punishing their advantage. So if they do in the next couple minutes pop that Herald, get that inhibitor tower, I really hope they just kind of leave that inhibitor open. Use their superior gold, their superior vision. They just keep choking out resources from JGS and looking to stack up dragons, get a Baron, then look for a more well thought out push with the Baron buff to close out this game pretty early and pretty cleanly.
I don't know. Look at the gold diff. They get 2 kills and they just end at this point.
Yeah, that's true. You see, actually, the contest is coming out. Machu, as well as the rest of his team, wants to go for this objective. All 5 members of JGS are down here, but they have no vision. They have no way of knowing what the health is of the dragon, and it's just going to go to the way of DOB.
Yeah, I agree with Brooke early on what she said. I am not quite sure what their win con would be for JGS. This is definitely looking like a tough struggle. I think it rests with what Brooke said is that Victor needs to get these critical picks. Is that Leandri's purchase and his mobility this game against this team could be critical in flipping and turning these fights, but hasn't gotten any extra gold yet. But we'll see what goes on as they get another dragon for DOB. So
looks like Lux is gonna build the Ludens, which I mean, at this point they need all the damage they can get. Try and get shutdowns.
still some good damage from Darius. Kled took all those tower shots as well.
I mean, look at what JGS has to do just to protect one tower. They have to send 4 members of their team down there. Meanwhile, Hep Machine's able to push in top lane. You can have somebody collect the mid wave. You get vision around this Baron buff that's just spawned. Like, it just seems so hopeless for JGS. If they can't even, have one person in the side lane, they need a whole team. It seems like rough going to make something happen. And they just don't have the comps for a pick, honestly. This Wukong is the only way they ever get an ACC on anybody.
We do have Head Pat. I mean, he's up in farm and XP by a lot. I don't think anyone could contest him even.
Yeah, true. This Clegg kind of
I hope they
just
go
get
for the
free
Baron
roam.
here. Just quick.
I think they can
end.
just take their
Like,
time.
Why let Victor scale?
That's true. That's fair enough. I just think that at JGS, there's no way they can. Like, maybe right now is the opportunity for them with another item spike to kind of go in and get a wombo combo team fight just out of nowhere. But if DOB just waits a few more minutes, gets one more item on Kled, or gets, Sejuani to the second item, it just becomes that much harder for JGS to find a way in. They're going to start the Baron like you asked for, and it looks like JGS just has no idea.
I mean, I agree. I
Where's
can
Kate?
not see what their course of action would be to approach a situation like this. No vision. They're all super strong in that Baron pit. It
They
just have to
definitely
be
know.
It would definitely have to be a clutch crazy ult from the Wukong, and I just don't see that happening.
Ooh, big
Pick on the
shutdown.
pike.
Oh,
Big
oh my
ult,
God,
wow, and the
no
steal from the
way.
Wukong, wow.
Wow.
It's moments
Oh.
like those that I could flip these games. We got the engaged from the
Oh,
Kled.
Head Machine Fly
Wow.
shushing it because of the ult from Ray Koval, and that's going to be another kill going the way. So even though JGS and Machu with that huge play to steal the Baron, Mr. Smurfler is going to go down too, and that means there's just no Baron buff for the side of JGS. They do deny it from DOB, which is the most important part, but still, it kind of hurts that nobody was able to be left alive after that play.
Yeah, I mean the steal was cool, but I wouldn't even try it. They're
Oh,
just
it's definitely
ahead
going
in
to
gold.
hinder this possible final push. That Baron.
No,
buff
it's
is-
not a final push.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, that Baron may
They'll
have.
get inhib and probably back off.
Yeah. I really wish they waited on the inhib though. I said it earlier. I'll say it again. I think if they just kind of left it up there, I mean, Hep Machine's dead. But
Oh.
besides that, also, why would you flash there?
interesting
Oh my God,
flash.
wait, kill him, kill the Kled. Okay, there we go. Oh, Teggy Weggy
Clean up
finds the
from
1-for-1.
Teggy again.
Big shutdown for Ray Koval though.
Interesting flash from Head Pat Machine there. I think that was going to be a doom
Oh,
situation.
we gotta pause. Shoot. John X Cookie DC'd.
Okay, so let's just take a second to talk about game 2, because I think we can kind of
Oh,
write
man.
off game 1. Going into next game, what should the answer be from JGS to stop the snowball from happening again?
Well,
Safe
if I
pick top.
I was about to say
Not
that
Darius.
they need to pick a top laner that, especially if you're gonna get counter pick like that, you need a very neutralizing, safe pick that helps pretty much just scale. Pick something that's maybe tanky, or like you said, you're talking about that Alawi pick. That would have been such a critical pick there against the Kled. That Darius pick, it just allows the Kled to basically do whatever he wants, and Darius wasn't even easy for him with those Sejuani ganks, excuse me.
I
So
really do
classic
think
game.
that, yeah, Alawi would have been the answer to this game, Mr. Smurfdell. He's already comfortable on that champion. It's a decent blind pick, and it stops him getting run over by Kled, like you said. So, it's unfortunate that it didn't go his way in this lane. That blind pick didn't work out, but there are some answers in the draft for game 2 that JGS has as an option.
Also, as much as I love Lux being picked, it's just not a good first pick, and it's not good into Pyke. I feel like if they had picked like some kind of a chanter to buff Ray Koval and peel him and protect him, I think they could have done a little bit better in the bot lane. It's just such a hard game for Lux.
Yeah, I agree. See, Johnny's Cookie, they actually unpaused before she reconnected.
Oh no.
That's
They're a little.
it can't be good for the mental of JGS right now if you're sitting in their call. You see the Ocean Dragon is spawning, Teggy Weggy's running interference, Malchiro too. He's gonna, I mean, look for maybe another steal, but it's gonna be on DOB to make sure that doesn't happen anymore so that they can close this game out as fast as possible. The Shadow Flame is completed for Shishnik, so he actually has a pretty big item spike, and like you were saying, Brooke, like if this Victor keeps scaling up, it actually could become a problem. So it's really gonna be on DOB to close this game out as fast as possible.
He just doesn't have gold. Unfortunate. I mean, look at the Annie, like fully stacked Roa.
Yeah.
But the incorrect Caitlyn ult with that Wukong clone.
Fully stacked Roa on the Annie. A lot of damage coming out from Bilu. Hepat Machine pulling the wave in bot lane after getting that dragon. You can see DOB, they just want to get as many objectives as possible, get as much gold in their pockets as they can. They're going to look for the inhibitor tower as well. Shishnik stuck mid lane right now, clearing out some super minions. Giannis Cookie finds a little bit of damage on the Teggy Weggy. He's actually going to be brought very low, so he has to be very careful if he decides to go for a fight. And I think that's the call for DOB to regroup, recall, and spend that money.
And there's just such a difference in vision from this Pyke as well. That's what happens when you have a roaming Pyke and he starts to scale. Yep,
that would tilt me so hard. That's why I stopped first picking Lux.
Looks like all that JGS can do. We'll see. Maybe this Darius can catch this Annie off guard.
Yeah, Mr. Smurfdale actually forces a flash from Bilu for the Ghost. Definitely a good trade. Bilu not having that engage with the flash and the ult is actually really big for DOB. It's going to make it harder for them to siege. Actually, Hepat Machine's just going to go in on Shishnik. Misses the Q, unfortunately. Does get stunned up in the Victor's W.
Wow.
And the teleport comes out. Mr. Smurfdale. Yeah, this is actually looking like kind of rough. Mr. Smurfdale is looking for the Hepat Machine, but the Kled is going to be able to remount Mr. Smurfdale now in the middle of a whole team, and he's going to get taken down by Bilu. Ray Koval doesn't have enough damage. Shishnik was brought so low, was forced to go back to base. And JGS, I mean, they tried to find that pick, right? They said, Headpet Machine's overextended, let's try to go for this play. Unfortunately, DOB is there to cover for their top laner.
It was looking like a good fight for a second. I'll give them that.
Yeah, the Victor damage is just getting crazier and crazier. Those two items are definitely extremely good into these.
Yeah, I like to see it.
But I think we have to give a little credit for this Darius. I think that while he's behind, he definitely have these tanky builds can definitely work out, especially when these Sejuani, Pyke, Kled, everyone just totally jumping on him, doing what he can to help.
What is
Okay.
Definitely interesting choice from Bilu to go for that engage. Shishnik does get hooked by Teggy Weggy, and I mean, it's still at a man advantage. JGS lost 2, DOB only lost the 1, but could have been 0. I'm not sure what the call was from Bilu to go for that. Just kind of try to walk up as Annie. Luckily, his team is there to make sure that it's not too big of an int. Teggy Weggy sees Ray Koval, and Gyarados is going over the wall too. Shutdown actually huge for the Xayah. The flash away as well. Teggy Weggy. Gyarados! Okay, the ult comes out. Great play from him, making sure Ray Koval can't get away without losing his life. But still, Shutdown's still going back to JGS, and even though it's 10,000 gold down, they're keeping it within 10,000.
Shishnik totally could have gotten gold right there.
I would like to see Shishnik going a little more aggressive. If he is able to get the ADC, get that 700 gold shutdown, definitely should at least try for it, because honestly, what do you have to lose at this point?
He totally runs her down.
You see now DOB looking for that Baron. They see it's on spawn. They're going to head straight for it. They know that JGS is all pushed in, all 3 lanes, except for bot lane actually. It's not going their way. They have to save that open inhibitor. And that's going to be the moment that DOB decides, all right, let's get some vision. Teggy Weggy, you know, maybe he looks for a pick with Headpat Machine here. Gyarados, Bilu, and Gulfreak, they're going to start up this Baron. They're just going to go straight for it.
Would like to see a steal here.
Would have to be another crazy
quite good.
Oh, somebody hit that blue trinket, so they actually can see the Baron for a couple seconds. But gonna go the way of Gyarados, Headpat Machine with the Kled ult. I don't know what's going on. Now we see Mr. Smurfbell in the middle of the entire team. Headpat Machine does get dismounted. Machu 02 on the back line is able to kind of get away with that clone. Oh, Shishinik actually finds Headpat Machine. I think that was like Leandri's burn. But now Rayquazel's the focus for Gyarados. One more auto gets it. Teggy Weggy finds the kill. Killing spree. Gulfreak goes godlike on the Wukong. Shishinik, he is getting taken low by the Caitlyn ult. And Teggy Weggy, that's his cue to go in. Unfortunately, is actually not able to find the kill. Shishinik able to get that one back. But he's the only one alive for his team. With Baron buff on the ADC, it's looking like DOB is going to go for actually the Dragon Soul, not the win.
Yeah, they can't end. Shishinik has so much wave clear.
Well, looks like Ocean Soul is going to be taken out in the favor of DOB. You're going to have this Baron buff as well. They'll be able to regroup with the 3 Baron buff members, get some items in their pocket. Interesting to see what the action plan is, and they'll be able to regroup, go for this Baron, and end the game. Please end the game.
Yeah, please end the game.
It doesn't look like there's much hope left for JGS, but it's definitely been an interesting game, a lot of fights going on. That's always fun to see.
To be fair, the Victor is up in CS a good bit.
We have the Void Staff purchased from the Victor. Could be some.
Yeah, this Victor actually does have a lot of gold.
Gold chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Shishinik is keeping up with Bilu. Dead even there, but across the board, across the rest of the map, you can see Gyarados
Look at the Pike
and
gold.
Headpat
Oh
Machine.
my god.
Yeah, Jesus. Teggy Weggy, they're 3k up on their opponents, maybe even 4 or 5k. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage from Bilu. And Teggy Weggy, he finds the ult, he finds the execute.
Teggy Weggy's just everywhere. Everywhere that he needs to be.
Off. God. Just seems so frustrating to play against this JGS.
I would give up. I would just have to.
Like maybe a little ambitious.
Okay, getting caught by the...
Catches his
Wow,
wild.
that would tilt me so hard.
Teggy Weggy living with a sliver HP. Look how much he's healing back too. He's almost at full. Yeah, Pike is kind of broken. Shishnik's wave clear is making sure that DOB is not able to siege these Nexus towers quite yet. Teggy Weggy flashing on Johnny's Cookie.
Toxic.
Johnny's Cookie had a great binding to stop Gyarados and Headpat Machine from following up on Teggy Weggy's hook, so that was well played by her. You can see now this next wave trying to come in, but these melee minions get cleared so quickly by Shishinik. It's really hard for DOB to siege. I was hoping to see them kind of rotate to the side lane, but they are dead set on trying to go for the end here.
And yeah, you would think
up well
they'd just go take the other objectives instead of puppy guarding this cannon minion.
Slowly but surely that cannon's going to find its mark, I guess is the idea. Bilu does find Mr. Smurfdale, brings him very low with the anti-ult combo. Teggy Weggy, there he goes. Headpat Machine's brought low.
Big damage from Shishinik.
We see the remount as well from the Kled. Machu 02 in the backline is able to help Rayquazel find 1, but that's just going to be it. It's a 2 for 2. JGS, they do secure their base. Baron buff has expired for DOB, and now we get to wait a couple more minutes for the Baron to spawn again, and then DOB is going to try the same thing again.
JGS proving that they are still alive and they're not going to go down without a fight.
And another 5 minutes for the Victor to scale. Shishinik is doing pretty well this game though. I mean, he is playing a little too safe, but I mean, he's scaling. That's his job.
I kind of get it though. He's worried that if he does kind of overextend and misjudge how much damage he can take before going down, that's it for his team. He's the only wave clearer that can consistently get through these Baron minion waves. So it's understandable why he's playing so passively, but would be nice for him to go for that heads up play, balls to the wall, try to make something happen, get his team kind of equalized and slowly coming back into this match.
Well, and Gulfreak's just been sitting on this 700 gold shutdown. I mean, someone's got to get that. That would bring them back in the game, at least a little bit. Then you look at their draft and it's like, who's gonna get on the Caitlyn?
Ooh, Caitlyn does get jumped on by the Darius, but I'm not sure if the flash was really necessary. I think she was worried about the follow-up. Machu02 with no clone is the target of Headpat Machine, but there's a lot of CC. The exhaust comes out as well. Headpat Machine actually dies. Shishnik's unstoppable. Meanwhile, Gyarados 1v1s Raykoval on the backline. The flash ult from Bulu doesn't quite find anything.
Oh,
But
Gyarados
still,
in
it's
there.
a lot of damage. Shishnik's able to
block
body
from
block the
Shishnik.
Caitlyn ult. But now it's time for DOB to kind of push this advantage. There's only 3 members on the side of JGS available. There's no Wukong ult. There's no Victor ult. This might be their moment to slowly try to end the game here.
They should be able to.
Oh, Shishnik getting jumped on by Gyarados, and Teggy gets brought low. Has to go back to base to heal up some HP. Machu02 trying to clear some minions, trying to run some poke and interference on Ghoul Freak, but the first Nexus Tower goes down. Still time, still a wave to go for the next one. Super Minion as well. It's a good push, a chance, but the rest of JGS is respawn. Gyarados and Co have to run away. Mr. Smurfdell running them down with Shishnik. Big slow, but the trap
Now
is huge. Oh, Bulu actually finding another engagement with the Annie ult and the Zhonya's to stop the damage. Teggy kills Shishnik. That's a big damage threat from JGS gone. Double kill onto Mr. Smurfdell. Machu02 running for the hills. Teggy on the hunt. Raykoval and Giannis Cookie in a bad spot. Giannis Cookie has to flash away. Gyarados looking for the root.
Big pike.
Oh, and that's a big pike hook, but no
just
follow-up.
does not miss.
Yeah, Teggy popping off on this pick. I think he might be right. He might be the MVP of this game. Machu02 finds an angle on Ghoul Freak, but gets stunned up. Ghoul Freak goes legendary. Johnny's Cookie is gonna go down to one more auto. Can he find it? Double kill for Ghoul Freak. Headpat Machine looking for the dive on the Raykoval. It gets baited by the Xayah ult. And even though the trap lands, Raykoval's gonna live. He's stuck in his base. They have to clear the minions, bring it into the Nexus Towers. Mr. Smurfdell and Shishnik coming up in 10 seconds. Can DOB finish this game before then? It's looking likely. See B and Gyarados. They find the stun. That's game 1 going to DOB in this best of 3. And they're looking to make it happen and beat JGS in the quarterfinals.
I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen, but it's still sad to watch.
Never worried. It was just a matter of time.
DOB's just better. It's always about this.
Well, it looks like those were some interesting bot fights. That energy from that pre-interview call definitely came in. As you can see, one side completely sweeping the other in the bot lane. Those pike roams, those Sejuani working together, it was just game over when those ganks kept happening over and over. And those pike roams to every lane was just insane. Definitely have to give credit to Teggy there.
Yeah, that presence was just disgusting. I mean, all the other lanes won anyway, but...
Teggy, he had a machine in the top lane. He gets those solo kills early, and that's great. But Teggy across bot lane, across mid lane, in the jungle, he's just everywhere on the map, and JGS doesn't know how to deal with it. So well played to the support for DOB. Well played to his team, JGS. They have some things in the draft they could shore up. They know that there's some things in the laning phase that maybe could have gone their way, gone a little differently. And moving into game 2, hopefully they're able to put up more of a fight.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a quick 2-0. DOB's just so good.
DOB's good. DOB's, they weren't the number 1 seed like JGS, but they're looking really strong and really scary going into these next matches.
I
and into
love
these
their
next
bot
games.
lane. Ghoul Freak and Teggy just like... The fact that he can just leave the Caitlyn the entire game and she just doesn't die and she stays up and farm. It's so gross.
I think JGS definitely held it together regardless of that huge difference in gold from everyone on DOB. JGS was still able to hold it together to the very end, so that could be a difference maker. Those late game fights could definitely turn around. You never know. So we could see what happens in game 2. Might not be a clean sweep. That's just my take on the situation.
Yeah, JGS, they're number 1 seed for a reason. They could definitely bring it back in game 2 and maybe even bring us to a game 3. We're going to take a short break, guys. Don't go anywhere. Make sure to grab a drink of water like we're going to do, and then we're going to go into the rest of the series right after this.
Welcome back for JGS versus DOB Game 2.
What's
Following
good?
up on that super banger, we have. Wait, so joining me first, I'll say the one that's not making me laugh. We have Jacob Pikachu joining us here live with the
Yo.
cam. Thank you very much. And then new to the desk. Yo, who is this guy? We got Wei from the D1 team. What the fuck are you using as a profile picture, man? What's going on over there?
What do you mean, man? You don't like my selfie? That's just how I look in real life, bro.
Oh, I see. So that's why
I
I
think you
get.
look really attractive, man.
There's a monkey in real life and on the riff. You know what I'm saying?
Got it. Yeah. So that would is that kind of like your feelings, or is that any type of like side text towards your team who were recently eliminated from the tournament?
Look, I love my team. You know,
All
just
right.
unfortunate that we lost the games. You know, a little unlucky, but
For
Just want to
shame.
make sure. Throwing up the bracket real quick just to have a quick recap. This is going to be the last game of quarterfinals JGS versus DOB going on right now. And waiting for them in the semifinals will be Vista Grande and Joiners, BG, and on the opposite side next weekend we'll be seeing Sit versus Joe. So more action to come next week on Saturday, which I believe is March 11. Yeah, I can do dates.
dates. Yeah, those games will be exciting. You know, semifinals. Can't wait for those. But obviously,
Do you think that Sit versus Joe is going to be more enjoyable or more competitive and entertaining than JGS versus DOB?
I mean, obviously, this game. Not only do we have the competitiveness of the game, but we also have like the shit talking and also the all chatting going on, and also the side bets. But I feel like overall, slow LCS is always just fun, you know, entertaining as a whole.
Speaking of the side bets, Wei, it sounds like you might have some insider information. Are there any side bets going on for this game, or is it just purely for semifinal status?
I think, I don't know. I don't think there are any bets going on, but I feel like whoever loses, their egos has to be shattered. There's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
think.
of egos going on.
Yeah, kind of the boasting profile. Jacob, anything? Do you think? What do you think about the elements to this game? Wei brought up the competitiveness, how close the games are initially, as we saw a super blowout last game. He also talks about the all chatting and the egos that are coming into the game from all the major personalities. What's standing out to you as the highlights of these games so far?
I mean, I think if DOB wins, they're gonna unleash a whole ocean of shit talking. But if JGS wins, hey, imagine that. After that blowout, either
So you're
way,
thinking if JGS wins, they're kind of going to take it in stride, keep their cool, and it's going to be a lot more like tilting towards DOB, who are like fucking popping off because they
all
won.
I'm saying
Or
is, either way, whoever wins, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
okay, guy who's happy just to see a nice win and some all chats, some spicy all chats. Shout out to Ray Koval, who shouted out the broadcast at the same time while he was getting streamed. Some fourth wall breaking right there, so that was awesome. So, currently draft is going on. We're not showing it quite yet because they're only about 80% of the way through. So we have a lot of time to talk about that in the 3-minute Spectre later. That will come up. Reminder though that the predictions for giving away your channel points to the people who vote on JGS, I mean DOB, is live. You have it looks like another 9 minutes, I believe, on this thing. 8 minutes roughly. So please throw your channel points in. Throw some bones to the people who are voting against your favorite team. I don't have a favorite.
I don't even need to see the draft. I'm putting all my points into DOB again, all 11k of them.
Holy!
Talking about the game, also, I know Pikachu, whoever wins this game will be facing you guys next week. Correct.
I've been rooting for DOB because during the regular season we beat DOB, we did not beat JGS. So, but I think either way, we're just gonna shit on them.
Strong words, strong words.
A person sitting in the champion seat waiting for his opponent to rise up and match him says, I don't care who I face, I'll beat them all.
I'm like
Nice.
a Rengar sitting in the bush just waiting to pounce on him.
Crouching tiger, crouching tiger stance. Awesome.
I'm ready. I want blood. I just
When
can't wait.
JGS and
And
once the winner of this match reviews the VOD, because I know everybody kind of likes to do that, is see what the caster said. I hope you get some awesome messages and excitement for facing you, Pikachu. 'Cause they'll definitely call you out for saying that.
I mean, I got this far. You can't get this far without a huge ego. As you've seen, nothing but all chatting this game between two great teams. The #1 seed and I don't know what seed DOB is, but they shout on the #1 seed, so they're pretty good too. So we'll just see how this game goes.
Yeah, so that's a big difference, I think, between the best of 1 format that the regular season was and now the tournament best of 3 format. Now we have the draft popping up onto our screen. This is not necessarily the pick order that was shown in the draft, but you know, we have the insider information of the draft law. What are your standout picks, oddities of the draft that you want to let the chat know, let the viewers know?
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Pike went through. Obviously, as we can see, last game, Teggy Weggy basically 1v9 controlled the entire map of last game, and I'm surprised that they let that through again. And also, they gave Mr. Smurfdell his Alawi, so he'll be on his comfort pick. So maybe top lane won't be so doomed and get 1v1'd all over again. So maybe they'll have a better chance. And also, they let Shishinik's Silas through. He's Silas, Victor, Lissandra, 3-trick. So they let one of his main champions through. So maybe he'll have a carry potential, something more early game, mid game style champ rather than Victor that just sits in lane and farm. Maybe he'll have more priority through the map and help the team out.
Yeah, I really do like this Silas pick for Shishinik. I think it's going to be just like Wei said, like having that activity in lane is going to be a lot more helpful. And because we see that Tegiwegi did steer away from Pike, even though it was available, he's not going to have that same type of you know, engage and catch potential onto the mid lane like he did last game. There was a lot of pressure coming out from Pike onto the Victor in the mid lane. So I think Shishinik felt very suppressed, so he wants to kind of like gear himself out into something that fights better and has more priority and agency in the early game.
Yeah, also surprising to point out that Pantheon support for JGS. I believe John X Cookie is a enchanter player, so seeing Pantheon getting picked, it's quite a surprise.
Yeah. Jacob, I think you're a support player. Am I wrong about that, or main
I'm
role
a
is
support
top?
player. I mean, my main role is top, but I love support. It was my first main role.
Got it. Or if you, I haven't like memorized your pool, and I apologize for that. But how do you
play a
think
lot of
this?
Pike.
You play a lot of Pike, so you're kind of sad that there's no Pike this game.
I'm really sad because I was watching the first game on stream and Tegiwegi made. I mean, all the respect to him, he played that game amazingly, but he made so many mistakes. I just wanted to scream at him for him.
I see.
I'm sad that he's not doing it again this game because I can't comment on that. But I don't know the pick order, but I think not going Pike was a smart move because Tristana and Pantheon just shits on Pike in lane. I mean, he left lane anyway, but
Yeah, so it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a very different dynamic for DOB's bot lane, seeing as they are playing the lovers duo of Zyra Khan. They're a lot stronger when they're together, you know. So there's less benefit in roaming for Rakan.
I mean, even then, they pick Hecarim, Silas, and those are two extremely good champions in the Pike. So.
Is something crazy to point out is that JGS bot lane is Tristana Pantheon. However, the Pantheon opt into exhaust rather than ignite. So I feel like that cannot be right. If you're going Tristana Pantheon, you have to kill their bot lane, but exhaust is definitely or should not have been an option.
Yeah, that was not
100% ignite.
And while we're on the point of the Tristana Pantheon, let's roll the runes starting from the support roll up. That way we can see. Oh, runes are broken. Blame Jacob Gold. Please, everybody in the chat, please ping at Anmec and tell him to fix his stuff again. It'll probably come back in a few minutes. But one thing I wanted to point out, if we could get the runes. one thing we could I wanted to point out if we could get the runes up was if the Tristana and the Pantheon both went PTA, because a little unknown thing is kind of like the anti-synergy of having dual PTAs is they don't necessarily stack. They can also sometimes like counteract each other. So hopefully Tristana goes something like Hail of Blades, tempo, and then Pantheon picks up like PTA or something. Oh my god, runes are rolling.
Ooh.
Support roll, please. 40 seconds.
Come on, man.
We're getting there. We're getting there. So Conqueror, Phase Rush, whatever. Conqueror.
Yeah, whatever,
Strike,
whatever. We've seen this
looks
before.
the same as last
Hail
game.
of Blades,
Okay, Tristana with
yeah.
Hail Blades, good. And Pantheon with PTA, yay. So everything looks pretty good. So as to that point, like Tristana has a Hail Blades, so it has a really easy bomb proc, and then also has Pantheon with PTA to empower the damage that she does. So
I don't know if you guys caught that, but I think Alawi has Hex Flash.
roll it again. Roll it again.
Let's go, let's go.
Roll it again.
Is
Oh
there some sort of
my.
tech behind Alawi where you take a Hex Flash?
He's gonna camp those bushes. Shit on that Gwen out of nowhere.
Yeah. This is coming from, Mr. Smurfdell, Alawi main himself, right? So this could be some hidden tech that works for Gwen, maybe something to like cheese a bush, flash into the mist kind of thing. It's kind of hard for me to take a guess what he's thinking. Hopefully it's not a misclick. That would probably be like the worst thing. We're over here throwing things at the wall, going like, yeah, damn, that's such a innovative tech, and then he's just like, my
Yeah,
bad,
actually, I
guys,
just
I
want to boost.
misclicked. Yeah, exactly, right? So, loading into the game, spectator delay is over. We're going to be on the Rift here very shortly. Wei, give me your thoughts. Seen the whole draft. We've pointed out a lot of interesting things. Got to look at the runes really quick. Who is your favorite team right now? Just based on draft, and then afterwards, think about like the momentum coming into this game.
I think if we're speaking as in all 5 or all 10 players have equal skills, I would honestly prefer red side draft. You have such a strong bot lane along with a insane mid jungle duo that can roam the map whenever they want to, with a strong top side player as in Lalawi, where even you could be down like thousands of gold and you can still 1v1 your opponent somehow because he's a broken champion. I feel like red side has such a strong draft where you can just roam around the map and get everything done. But we really need to see how the early game goes. If red side's bot lane does not get an advantage, they can just fall behind insanely quickly and just get outscaled super quick by Isaiah Rakan.
And then any notes on how, as we see a quick trade in the top lane, Headpat Machine going for a little bit of a cheese, going to take a little more than 50% health, but there is a corrupting pot on Mr. Smurfdell who actually refuses to take any of those. So when Headpat Machine ease in here again, it's going to be another kill probably. Maybe a flash. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell
Smurfdell,
no.
you're not making your one trick look very, very powerful, I'm sorry to say. Ouch. That's going to hurt him a lot. Headpat Machine going great there for getting the cheese to get the flash early, but also a misplay for Mr. Smurfdell to just keep on walking up like that and using it Q in Headpat Machine's face.
Hey, maybe he just flashed just so he can use his Hex Flash.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
He made his hidden text.
They'll never see it coming.
Things going down on the map. We see a quick shift from Shishinik into the top lane, who's only level 2, so he actually has an amazing wave timing, able to crash wave 2 and catch wave 3 on here. Might miss a minion or two for it. But otherwise, pretty slow and standard game. As I say that, we might get a directed camera switch into the bot lane here in a second. See the Viego already in the river. Fights mid lane. And it's a gank. John Cookie getting knocked up, stunned, CC'd. Aegis shield is not enough, and the exhaust comes down and gets first blood.
Goodbye.
Or the Rakan. What happened there?
Ignite.
Ignite differential. Thank you very much,
For real.
Jacob.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. last game was such a stomp in DOB's favor that I was comfortable betting all my points on them before the draft. But Hecarim Silas is terrifying, so I was really sweating. But it looks like DOB is paying off right now. It did, right? DOB's
Yeah,
blue.
there's going to be a switch of sides here, so everything is updating. There we go. Thank you, production and chat, for noticing that one. Yeah, I'm glad to hear, Pikachu, that you were able to read the room, or no, you gained relief by seeing, DOB making great early proactive plays that work in their favor.
It's like I feel awful for doubting them.
That's
Pantheon
thought.
dying is definitely not ideal, because with that lane, you really need to get ahead. Otherwise, it's just gonna be two completely useless champions on the bot lane.
Headbat Machine trying to go forward again, gets the ghost out of himself. Mr. Smurfdell misses the E. There's no B, no tentacle, no husk. Mr. Smurfdell has to keep on playing safe. No recall coming out from Headbat Machine, so he hasn't cashed in, or he hasn't spent any money. But you can see that he has a huge CS lead as Great Kobold rocket jumps forward, rocket jumps backwards, can't get any more damage. Gyarados covering his bot lane, still just wants to be a caring little mother bird for the other two birds. Make sure that they're going to scale a little bit later. Xayah needing 2 items to carry the later game. And
sorry.
All good. And I don't know what I was going to say. I'm going to just drop it there.
I was just gonna say that was a really good E by Xayah to stop the engage there and save herself. And great hovering by Viego.
Yeah, Wei, can you give us some insight on what Renan just did, and if that's like a legal move in this lane, is just rocket jump forward?
Maybe I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe he knows that Rakan isn't there, and he landed his explosive cast, or what is Tristana's E called?
Bomb. Just the bomb.
The bomb. Yeah.
The bomb.
Maybe he knows that he can proc it and just W back after he have the bomb explode. So it should be it'll be fine as long as he knows he's not in any danger of doing that. But I feel like if you want to do that, you should just all in, right? You should just tell your Pantheon to flash W the Kaisa, because she has no cleanse. Maybe that could have actually been a kill there.
Action brewing mid lane. Bilu getting a sniff of it. Here comes John Cookie, gets the stun. That's gone abduct, lands, and the exhaust comes through, and John Cookie secures the kill onto Bilu, who's now the one getting punished by the mid lane, the support roams.
John Cookie cosplaying Teggy Weggy from last game on the engaged support.
Yeah, and both supports are the ones who are picking up kills this game, so I'm hoping to see some gold allocation into other people, hopefully.
Yeah, as we can see, the Tristana is already down 15 CS. That's not quite ideal. From an ADC point of view, it is difficult to CS as Tristana because your E is passive, but to be down this much CS at 7 minutes in is definitely not great.
From a top lane point of view, being down 18 CS, 19 CS, 18 again, is just brutal. 20 now.
Live numbers check on the CS differential. Speaking of CS differentials, speaking of CS differentials, let's just pull up the gold really quick. Seeing as it's been 1 kill, 7 minutes. See if there's any big differentials that we're not expecting. 400 gold on top lane, whatever. Jungle, whatever. Mid lane, kind of even got the assist, and holy 600 gold between the ADCs. That's kind of what Wei's talking about with just the CS differentials. Really important, but also Ghoul Freak was able to pick up an assist from the first blood, so that's 200 gold from that.
Yeah, I would like to start seeing.
Oh, that one misses! No, that's so unlucky. I'm sorry.
I would like to see Shishinik start roaming around the map with the Hecarim to start doing something around the map. Have some actions rather than just.
Well, Shishinik, Abscon Abduct goes in, steals the quickness, ults in, has Hecarim to back him up, who's just going to charge in and take a lot of damage for nothing. You know, Diego, and it seems that everybody from the bot lane was moving up there, so it was not a fight they could take. It's 4v4 hovering in the mid lane right now. Cookie walking on a ward, trying to walk into the river. DOB sense this, they're sussing it out. They're going to cheese him. They find Cookie. She has flash, but she falls too quickly to use the flash, and that's going to be a kill onto Ghoul Freak. Great placement of the gold, and top lane fighting. He lands, but directly camera takes us away, so no kill. So now a jungle invade from Gyarados, who's level 6, ults onto Machu, finds him. And that's a great pickup solo kill invade by Gyarados. Oh my god, flash kill! Mr. Smurfdale is better than Head Pat Machine, proving it right then and there. And that's going to be big for Mr. Smurfdale to come back into his lane and be able to play again after level 1 shenanigans.
Things are not looking too good for JGS right now. DOB has almost every single member ahead.
Almost every single member, but what about Mr. Smurfdale? Do you think he has the maybe the timings now with the summoners, or now the advantage after the solo kill to keep on beating Head Pat Machine and, you know, take his team to the mid game where they might be able to scale and come back?
I mean, I don't know the matchup there at all, because no one plays Gwen, but I think it's looking really good for him, especially since that's his one trick.
Yeah, especially being down 20 CS, he's up almost 400 gold because he got 2 plates, he got the solo kill. He's in a, pretty good spot.
He did get 2 plates off of that push after killing Head Pat Machine. Not having the teleport after such a crucial death is costing him a lot, and now the wave is pushing back into Mr. Smurfdale. Could be some prime timing. So,
yeah, he's chilling right now.
Is his Hecarim coming to hover?
You see that the ADC desires 1,000 gold ahead of the Tristana at 10 minutes. That is disgusting.
That is an absolutely disgusting number as we see some action brewing around the mid lane. 4 people hovering Bilu. He has flash available. Are they going to pull the trigger on this? Can they get Bilu to maneuver down? That way Pantheon can engage. Machu just walks into the lane, but Higgy Waggy walks up and Cookie finds him, but the Grand Entrance gets him away. Ray Koval gets stunned up, has to push Gyarados away from him, that way he can survive. And that's going to be half his HP from just a stun auto onto Ray Koval. And now they're here to force in mid, but they don't have a Herald charge, so there's no free plates. Fighting in the top lane, Mr. Smurfdale able to land the E for the cast. Shishinik, what's going on? He's invading 1v2, finds Peggy, Ignite comes down, but he's not going to drop to that. Can he find Gyarados? Ticking, running away, has Tibbers stolen for himself, running under the turret, Bear fighting. I think this is an odd irony, because didn't Viego own a doll? Maybe not the same type of plushie, but maybe that's a stretch.
Man, why are you talking to us like we know the lore?
I'll be honest, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. I read the lore too much.
As we see,
I read the lore too much.
Mr. Smurfdale on his main champion is able to get another plate, further increasing his gold lead. He's actually doing really well this game compared to the last one.
Mm-hmm. You think that's mostly because he's on his champion, you know, playing Alawi with something that it sounds like he's pretty much like, you know, one tricking for? Or do you think this is possibly Head Pat Machine trying to expand the puddle and going beyond his comfort zones as Gyarados in the bot lane finds Cookie, brings her down to 33%. Teggy Weggy, quickness in the Grand Entrance, forcing her to flash, is able to pick up Cookie. And Ray Koval has to rocket jump out. Another great pickup.
If I watch Mr. Smurfdale pop off on Alawi, I just want to know why he didn't pick it last game. It was open.
Very true. There must be some type of draft element coming in on the JGS side for that one, right?
Right, but I mean, he ended up with a useless tank Darius.
Mm-hmm. And have we really seen Machu02 in this game as he's found by Gyarados again? Great stun, another Grand Entrance, a knock-up, and Gyarados is going to be claiming another soul.
Yeah, we see him fucking dead.
God damn. Yes, that is true. We are seeing Machu02 dead almost all the time. Gyarados finds Shishinik, who's trying to stop him. Oh, bad flash by Gyarados. That's a great shutdown for Shishinik. They're finding Teggy Weggy. Ray Koval jumps in, but gets Featherstorm pulled. Ghoul Freak flashes back and forward, picks up Ray Koval. Shishinik trying to seal the deal onto Ghoul Freak, but cannot find a great grand entrance, and that's going to be a triple kill for Ghoul Freak.
That was really well played by Go Freak.
Yep.
Absolutely disgusting fight for Ghoul Freak. Amazing movement around. Ray Koval looking absolutely lost during that fight. Where was he rocket jumping? Where was he ulting? Who did he put the explosive charge on? He had no clue what he was doing in that fight. Jumped into Feathers, jumped into Roots, jumped into Desire ulti. Wait. Give me some help here. What do you think Ray Koval is doing playing ADC?
I don't think he's playing ADC. I don't even think he's playing the game at all, I'll be honest. How as a Tristana, I don't know. You're down 40 CS at 14 minutes. It's just kind of lost, I'll be honest. This is FF. Go next.
And we see a very nice graphic coming in from production. Thank Anmech for that one. You can ping him in the chat. We do see that the plates are even, but for DOB, they're all in the bot lane. Comparatively for JGS, they're mostly in the top lane. And while we were talking about that amazing fight by Ghoul Freak, Mr. Smurfdale was able to pick up the first turret in the top lane. Hey Pikachu, Jacob, give me some thoughts. Is Mr. Smurfdale going to be the 1v9 machine this game? Like, look at him. He's taking a turret as I'll wait for that as grand entrance and the quickness. Finds Shishinik, insta-kill. Ghoul Freak gets another kill, and this gives us a great timing while they do the dragon for Pikachu to give us the thoughts on Mr. Smurfdale, finally giving us his power performance.
Look at him go. Look at him.
Oh, he's trying to force.
Look at that.
Gets the mist out.
Let's pull under the tower. That's amazing.
Oh, this could be another solo kill. Has the flash available, waiting for the W reset, and bonk! Right to his head. Smurfdale is absolutely destroying Headpat Machine, who is getting lost, needs to be way farther away, needs to be playing under his other tier 2 turret. Mr. Smurfdale looking to put on an absolute run through the top lane this game.
I don't think Gwen is very good right now, and I don't think she's a very blindable champ, so I'm assuming she got picked into that Alawi. So Mr. Smurfdale's just popping off on that supposed counter pick, I think. And I think he should build Hullbreaker, just become a fucking machine.
Yeah, like, I agree. I completely agree with that. I feel like if the Alawi keeps getting ahead, this champion can honestly just 1v9.
As we see, Gyarados and Bilu are trying to make a move on Mr. Smurfdale. They're trying to shut down this Alawi from getting too strong. There is an ulti available, but he gets stunned too long. Mr. Smurfdale drops the Gyarados, and he's stunned into the movement from... Oh my god, I just called it the movement. From the W from Viego. Is able to lock him down long enough.
Yeah, I mean... Mr. Smurfdale's fed. He's very fed. I think they're gonna have to send several people to go after him. They might not even be able to kill him without Ghoul Freak, because Alawi's such a broken champ. I think he's the win or lose here for JGS.
Yeah, nobody on JGS is putting up any type of numbers, any type of pressure. As Pikachu said earlier, all we see Machu02 doing is pretty much being gray screened, and there needs to be some type of life coming out of JGS if they want to make this comeback. As second Herald, Shelly, Shirley is dropped into the mid lane, breaking the tier 1, is going to get a second charge onto the tier 2. And Ray Koval was able to take the bot turret while that action was going on around the Herald.
I mean, I'm just not satisfied with these mid and jungle performances from JGS. You pick Silas, Hecarim, those champs are freakishly good.
Oh, there's the Hex Flash going for Mr. Smurfdale. He's going to Q and W forward. Mr. Smurfdale forcing Headpat Machine to use the mist, and now he walks into the corner. Huska's going to land, and he's going to chunk him through right there, and maybe that's the tech. That's the Hex tech. Oh my god, Hex Flash tech right there. That was actually pretty cool, to be honest.
Misclick, huh? That's new technology.
Yeah.
That's not a misclick. That's intentional. He's practiced that one for sure. Hex Flash into landing the E into, chasing him down and punishing him even more was absolutely perfect for Mr. Smurfdale.
And watching this post-game interview, he's just gonna say, actually,
Thumbs
I
up.
meant to take boots.
Okay. That's only if he makes it to the post-game interview. We don't do losers interviews around here.
True. But I mean, I'm just trying to be nice.
Oh, okay. Pikachu, who is forever voting on DOB, is like, maybe there's a chance JGS wins.
I mean, I hope they don't win. I want my points. But
It's all about the channel points for Pikachu.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier about the Hecarim and Silas, it's like those champs are really good at getting around, being there, being present.
Gyarados showing up for Mr. Smurfdell. Ult is popped from Mr. Smurfdell. Mist is down 2. Gyarados is dropping down to 25% HP. Flash coming out from Mr. Smurfdell, forcing Gyarados to flash away, but snip, true damage. Headpat Machine gets his revenge with a little bit of help coming out from Gyarados.
I mean, that's what I mean. You just gotta send everyone at that guy. You just gotta... He's drawing a lot of map pressure right now. Although there's no objectives for him, but... Still, that'll always gonna be a menace. And it looks like he's building Hullbreaker, and he just completed it, so yeah.
Wei, as the highest ranked solo queue member on the desk right now, I need you to give me insight on what the heck the Hecarim's doing. What are his items? Where is he on the map? Anything, please. I need help. Hecarim.
There's a Hecarim on this game?
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, you're right. What the hell? He's trying to go.
What is he building? He's
building Shojin first. Has a Manamune on the back end too.
I mean, that's
so he thinks that he's like 7-0 when he's 0-2.
Yeah. He thinks he's daunted right now. It's not looking good. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, great call is that there is a yellow trinket still on on the jungle for Machu02. Should definitely be trying to help his team clear vision rather than place vision as he runs into the bear. Quickness and grand entrance. Tiggy Weggy finds 2. Locks up Jung Cookie. She has to use the Aegis shield. Rocket jump comes up for Reiki Koval, but he's still too deep. Has to flash away. Gets a reset. Is able to flash out, and that's a double kill for DOB. Baiting that great dragon play. Bilu, absolute menace with these sneaks. And these cheeses in the bush.
Dominating.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't ban Annie in this game, to be honest, from last game's performance. There's absolutely no answer for the Annie whatsoever. Every fight, she's landing perfect stuns, perfect ult on key targets, and instantly deleting them. And this game, the exact same thing.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that, I agree with you, Wei. Like, I'm really surprised. Oh, we're about to get a fucking replay for this one. So we see blue buff is stolen by Machu, who dies how far longer? We are spending live game time watching this. So he steals it with Smite to go in and die 3 seconds later.
Hey, that's a value.
Okay. Anyway, let's get back to live because that was absolutely awesome.
Nice! Hecarim got the Shojin completed. Maybe he'll actually do something now. Nuts?
Yes, sir. Q every second. Machu, bro. Machu, check your PayPal. I got you. Thank you for the channel points.
Other big item completions. We do see the Nabori completed for Xayah. So she's going to be getting a lot more of her feathers out on the field and be a lot stronger with the ability buff crit from those. Ability buff based on crit.
Something tells me Eclipse first item on Pantheon is not too great, but who am I to say that?
Well, if we were to only look at the score lines, you'd probably be right, but I bet there should be some good statistical analysis about that somewhere else. But let's not use SLOLCS for anything calculated. There are no calculations in SLOLCS. There is just, I walk forward, I die. No, I will not shamelessly plug the stats teamwork because it's been on pause.
I mean, I
have not used it enough. As we are kind of like, you know, doing a lot of whatever here, as Shishinik wants to just fight Bilu for fun, has to flash away from Tegi Wegi, who is chilling in the back, gets stunned up by Gyarados, who's also there. Man, it's a party onto Shishinik, and he's just so sad. It's the second game of having more than just his laner to fight all game. and he can't do anything about it. And also in the mid lane, there is an ADC 1v1, which Ray Koval is limping away from. Had to burn the ulti and a rocket jump to get away from Ghoulfreak, who's so much stronger than him, ahead by at least a full item.
Shishinik's looking at his gray screen right now, in team chat screaming, Avengers, hello! He got a lot more than he bargained for in that bot lane, and it seems like it's a free Baron for DOB.
DOB look like they're putting on an absolute clinic this game. They have such great team play and coordination as Gyarados wants to go in, try to push them off. This was kind of a bait Baron. They didn't really seem to really want to do it as Bilu wants to recall. This is Zonya's completion. And we'll keep on playing out the mid game, it looks like, for DOB. And gotta wait to see where like the explosion is. They're sitting on Soul Point. They have 2 minutes until, was that the Pantheon ult?
Yes, sir.
You know, there's something my mom told me where she's like, if you don't have something nice to say, just don't say anything. That's me right now.
As Shishinik trying to find Bilu gets locked up by the quickness and the grand entrance. Bilu getting that kill onto his opponent, probably going to rub that one in his face later. I'm surprised we haven't seen any all chat. Maybe the chat is a little, maybe they're saving it for the post game, maybe for the Discord server. You can go check us out at Cal Poly Esports 2023. I don't know what the link looks like. Maybe it's in the commands.
They're frothing at the mouth right now.
Yeah, check it out in the description down below. That's where it is.
As cheese the Tristana, but fails miserably.
Yeah, Jungkook not doing a lot of damage as Mr. Smurfdell trying to save his team, trying to go 1v4 on the Baron, has to flash away from the grand entrance and a stun. Bilu, oh my god, what was that stun? Baron is going to be locked up here for DOB. They're going to take this fight into transitioning to killing Mr. Smurfdell and deleting him. Headpat machine, true damage. Snip, snip, snip. And here comes the Baron pressure. Where will they allocate themselves? Because they also have the soul spawning in 20 seconds. So this is going to look like a recall and go Dragon. Get the Ocean Soul again. 2 Ocean Souls in a row. Absolutely busted soul for them in this game because there's no anti-heal anywhere on JGS.
Ryan.
Yep.
If you are the red team, how do you get back into this game? How do you even try remotely get even closer and closer to this game, because it feels pretty doomed right now?
Stop having your ADC do this.
Oh, hey! Insane Tristana pick.
Insane. And Shishinik falls on the back end too. Mr. Smurfdell going TP in. He is in the 1v9 mode, but he's going to get sliced down by Ghoulfreak, who's 7-0-6, going on a flawless record with Tiggy Wiggy supporting at 2:0:15. This is going to be the sole pickup, and this is going to look like it's going to be the end of the game, as JGS just seem like they're committing their lives to making the gray screen have the game go faster.
I mean, if I'm the red team, I don't send my Fed top laner to do that. Right now, he's the only hope. He needs to go top. He needs to take some towers. He needs to not try to 1v9 the Giga Fed team. If you look closely, every single member of DOB has a fat bounty on him right now.
Did the Tristana just like jumped in for fun, or
Yep.
what happened?
Yep. I think I have come to the same conclusion as you, is that the life in the eyes of JGS has faded long ago. They do not want to be here anymore. Shishinik is just throwing up Scon Abduct for fun. Grand entrance into the quickness to knock him up. Ray Koval found on the back end. He's trying to get a reset, but now he's going to get run down by the transformed Hecarim, who's actually a Viego. Triple kill going over to Ghoulfreak, and that's going to be the ace. That's going to be the game. Soul and Baron are going to be easy pushes. GG chats are coming out, and that's going to be the series.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say to that, I'll be honest. That was definitely a League of Legends game.
That was a game. It wasn't much of a game, really. That was more of a.
I was just
I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to remember Way's mom. I'm trying to be really nice here. You know,
it's like possum
I'm not saying
syndrome.
anything.
Awesome
Holy
syndrome.
moly! Heckram damage!
Where is it? I can't see it on the. I can't see it on the thing.
769. That is triple digit chance.
Guys,
Oh my
I can't.
goodness.
I can't see the Heckram damage on the chart. I can't see the Heckram damage on the chart. It's too small of a bar.
Yes,
Oh my god,
yes,
production is
Deserved,
reporting him. Oh my god, undeserved. Undeserved honor.
Talk about as deserved as it gets, man.
Okay, well that was awesome.
Did we get winners interview?
No winners interviews until
Yes,
semifinals.
Interview. I want to hear what they have to say, to be honest.
No. We'll do winners interviews during this weekend on Saturday, March 11th, starting at 1 p.m. We will be playing the semifinals. I think on stream will be Joe versus who's on that side of the bracket? Joe versus Dit, and now it's going, and then Dive Our Bot versus VGE in the background. We'll definitely have some winners interviews from that one. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be default of 1 p.m. for those games on the stream, but we'll see how things get scheduled around. So keep for a lookout on the announcements in our Discord. Link in the description down below. But let's get final thoughts from the desk really quick, and let's head out of here because it's 11 at night. Jesus Christ, Pikachu.
I had to lie down after that.
Yeah, give me, if you had to describe that word in that series in 5 words. 5 words only. What do you got?
It's a motherfucking wash. Yeah, that's 5, right?
Yeah,
four,
motherfucking is 2. Yeah. You got it. Wei, now you have a little bit more of a floor. You have 1 minute to just give us the last rites of JGS as they fall into the background and just focus on finals.
Honestly,
on school finals.
I don't know what to say. I'll be honest. A little disappointing from the 2 Masters player on the team, but it's a little unfortunate. But as we can see, DOB looking insanely strong, looking like one of the top teams of SLOLCS. They're gonna be scared to go against, especially for you, Pikachu, next week. So I hope your team will be well prepared for that.
And that sounds good. So we'll be seeing you guys out on Saturday whenever the stream goes. And
all right, hi chats. Your producer now speaking really quickly. Fun fact: if we look at bracket, the top team is the higher seed. So all 4 of our top seeds have been eliminated, which means the top 4 teams are out of SLOLCS, which surprising, I suppose. Very surprising. Not expected, I would say. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. I can't say anything about my team losing. It's a little unfortunate, but
a little bit of a bug cap, huh?
Yeah, Dive Our Bot is technically the 8th seed coming into this, so they are the lowest seeded team in the playoffs currently. We'll see if they make that run to finals.
They won't.
Maybe they'll win it all.
Sure
Who knows? Right? Who knows? Other than that, yeah. Hopefully, teams can reschedule their matches so that we can stream the 2 semifinals. Otherwise, thanks everyone for tuning in on a late Tuesday night. I know a lot of us have stuff to do tomorrow. I know I have stuff to do tomorrow. So, getting this game done and dusted very quickly will do everyone wonders. Not going to stall too much longer. Remember to check back on us here Saturday at 1 p.m. Guaranteed. We're going to wrap out SLOLCS for the year. You don't want to miss it. I could wait. Wait, hold up. Before we leave, remember, All-Star voting does close at midnight.
My God,
so, the All-Star
we have about 40 minutes to get that in. All-Star game will be at noon on Sunday before the grand finals.
Trolled, guys.
So you don't want to miss that.
Oh, this is on.